Now, I can't say this word. I practice, and so I'm so sorry if I can't say it. So at the moment the weather is just being really weird. I woke up this morning and it was completely raining. As I was getting ready it was sunny, so I thought great, I can start filming. As I sat down it's got cloudy and it's got windy again. So apologies if you can hear the wind, because if you didn't know I film in an attic, so I'm actually quite high up. So yeah, and if the lighting goes as well, because obviously the sun keeps coming in and out, it's not me, it's British weather. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So last one I did was actually my household ones. If you've not seen that, then please go check that out. And when I was checking my notes as to what to do for today's video, I realised it's actually International Dog Day. So I thought today would be a perfect day to do Disney dogs. So I personally don't have a dog. If you know, I've got 2 cats, but I was looking around the house thinking I do actually have quite a lot of dog things. So one thing I kind of associate with dogs, I don't know if you can tell, is 101 Dalmatians. So this top I originally actually got from Primark, which was a pajama top, and I actually cut off the bottom of it and then I actually turned the rest of the fabric into ears. Now I do actually have a playlist called Disney Days, so just in case you want to know how to make your own ears, I've actually got these on there, so just in case that's something you want to do. But for me personally, if I was going to celebrate International Dog Day, I think the best way to do it is to literally just watch all the dog films. So for me personally, when I think of Disney dogs, I do actually think of 101 Dalmatians. So I've actually got the first one and the second one. Can you believe it? They've actually got a second one. So the first one I've got is actually this one here, which is the Platinum Edition. So it's a 2-disc one. Can't remember when I bought it how much it was, but stuff like this on like eBay, Amazon, HMV, that kind of thing. So the second one, which is 101 Dalmatians Patches London Adventure, this is actually set not long after this one. If you didn't know, they also did a live action one as well, so just in case you want to watch that, which is 101 Dalmatians and then 102 Dalmatians. I have watched this. I know it's still in its original cellophane, but I have watched it. For whatever reason, I've not watched this particular copy, but I have actually seen it. It's not a bad second film, like there are worse ones, let's say, so this isn't a bad one, but I do like the fact it kind of carries on from this film. So another dog one you've got is actually Lady and the Tramp, and they've also got Lady and Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure. So this is very similar to the 101 Dalmatians one, where obviously you got the original one and then you got the second one, which kind of set not long after the first one. So the second one's more about Scamp, which is Lady and Tramp's son. They do actually have 3 daughters and 1 son, so it's more about that one. Again, this is not a bad second film. One thing I like about this one, it actually has like a few parodies to the first one. So for example, when Lady and the Tramp actually eats spaghetti in this one, Scamp and Angel also do the same, but they do it in a different way, so it's kind of fun that way. But yes, I've also got those ones as well. Another dog one I've got is actually this one here, which is Bolt. So some of these I've actually only got on DVD. I've not upgraded to Blu-ray. The reason being is because a lot of my DVDs I originally had on VHS, and for me it was quite expensive in the day to go from VHS to DVD, and then I didn't want to change it from DVD to then Blu-ray. So there are some versions that I've actually got as DVD, for example this one, only because it says on there why not try the Blu-ray version. So some of my new ones I've actually bought on Blu-ray, but it also depends on the price as well. Now one thing I do like about some of these DVDs, they do actually have bonus stuff as well. If you know me, I love watching my bonus contents, so I like to actually see how like a film is made, obviously audio commentary, that kind of thing. I like the behind the scenes thing of it. Obviously with this one there's more characters in there rather than just a dog. Obviously Bolt is the main character, hence the title. We've also got a cat in there and a hamster as well, so I thought I'd also include Oliver and Company, because obviously Oliver and Company is based on Oliver Twist, so it's obviously Oliver the cat is based on obviously Charles Dickens' story, but I just like the fact that some of the other characters are dogs as well. I used to actually love watching this. For whatever reason, I used to actually put this on before going to school. I don't know why. It was one of those things I just used to love watching this while I was getting ready for school, so it's one of those kind of nostalgia things for me. So when I remember my school time, I just remember watching this a lot. And then the last one I'm going to show you from the DVDs is actually this one there, which is Fox and the Hound. So I've actually got a 2-disc one. This is a perfect example of the second film being pointless. Like the first one, absolutely loved the first one. The second film, I don't see the point in this. I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know if you agree with me, let me know down in the comments. But the second Fox and the Hound is actually set in between the first film. So it's kind of, there's a part in the first film where the second one kind of takes place, but then obviously you go back to the first film. And I just find it really pointless. The only reason I got this one because obviously it was in like a collector's edition box, so that's why I really liked it, because I thought, okay, that's great. The fact that at the time I didn't actually have the first one DVD, so I thought it was obviously good to obviously have it in a set, so I really like that. But I just really find the second one so pointless. Like, it doesn't add anything to the story. If anything, it kind of changes the relationship of Todd and Copper. So if you're actually going to watch it in timeline order, you need to watch a bit of The Fox and the Hound, stop it, watch Fox and the Hound 2, once you finish that, go back to where you stopped it in the first film and then carry on, and it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, like it's not like the worst second film, it's just I don't like it when obviously they make a film and I'm thinking, what was the point in that? So if you didn't want to watch the films, I would recommend having the books. So I actually got this one from eBay, and I did actually do a whole video on it for you guys where I actually got quite a few different ones. So one of the reasons I got this one is because the actual film itself was obviously CGI'd, but I just like the fact that this one's actually got them more cartoony, and I just really like that, especially because I don't really have a lot of like Bolt things. It's not like I don't like Bolt, I've just not really seen a lot of things out there for me to have. Like I said, I did actually get this from eBay, I did a whole video on it. So like I said, I do associate Disney dogs with 101 Dalmatians. So I do actually have a few 101 Dalmatian things, so I just thought I would show you some of the things I've got around the house. One of my favourite things is actually this cushion here. Now I'm pretty sure I've mentioned some of these things before in my animals video. I think I've got either 2 or 3 videos already, and sometimes I mention stuff like this in my household ones as well, just because I find it's kind of cool just to have things like this around the house. Now if I remember rightly, I think I actually got this from Primark. I'm trying to remember where I got it from, but things like this I do tend to get from Primark. Unfortunately, I did get it a good, I'll say 2 years ago, maybe a bit more than that. So I'd say things like this, eBay might be the best place to actually look. I have seen cushions like this also in places I think like Wilkinson's, and even when I go to Asda and things like that. So that is one of them, but the other thing to go with it is actually this throw here. Now I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this just on the basis that the cats actually used to use this. So on our sofa, if you know, if you watch my vlogs, you know that on our sofa we've got loads of cushions, we've got loads of throws. So originally I actually had this for the cats to sleep on. I know it's obviously got dogs on it, but it's just the fact that the corner that they like to sleep on, there was nothing there at the time, so I actually purposely bought them this, whereas I had like other cushions. Now one thing I like about this is actually got Pongo and it's got Purdy on there, and then obviously surrounded all the other puppies. It is double-sided, so on both sides it's actually got the pattern. So this also came from Primark, and normally these are roughly about sort of £6 to £8. Yet again, I got this a while ago, so it's not actually available on Primark at the moment, but like I said, eBay at the moment is probably one of the best places to look for stuff like this. If not, I always mention that I've actually got the Primark Facebook groups down in my description, so just in case you can't get to a Primark store, or if your Primark store doesn't do certain things, you can always have a look on there. Now this video was actually supposed to be my charity shop video, so it's actually going to be in my next one, but this item I did actually get from a charity shop. So my mum actually got me this one. So this one I'm pretty sure originally came from Primark. A lot of things I do actually get is from Primark, just because they do a lot of Disney stuff, so a lot of things I do actually get are from there. But my mum actually got this from a charity shop. Now some of my mugs I do actually use, so again, if you watch my vlogs, you know there's certain ones I always use for, say, like my hot chocolates and my teas and things like that, whereas things like this, because I always find sometimes they're a bit too difficult to clean, and also they're not always easy to drink out of. Like for example, for me to hold that gap there isn't really good enough for my hands, and my hands I think are too big, so that'd be a bit uncomfortable. So things like that I just kind of put on my shelf as decorations. So I can't talk about International Dog Day without mentioning Goofy. Now I can't say this word, I practice, and so I'm so sorry if I can't say it. Hopefully you guys know what I mean, but if you didn't know, Goofy is, I've actually got my notes down here. Goofy is an anthropomorphic dog. In my head I'm like, I know this word, but for whatever reason I just can't say it, so I'm not going to say it again. But yeah, because there's a debate whether Goofy is actually a dog, because when he first came out it was like around about sort of 90, I think it was like 1932 he came out, and he was known as Dippy Dog, and it was one of those things where he was kind of it was kind of like a human with a dog head, so that's why he's anthropomorphic. Maybe I can say it, if I say it slowly, maybe I can do it. So in the 1950s they then changed him to be George, and he was more of like a human form, so he was more human based with obviously like a dog head, and then they later became Goofy G Goof, which is one of those sort of like superhero names where all of the letters of his names begin with P, like Peter Parker, Lois Lane, that kind of thing. But I did actually mention these, I think, in a video I did a while ago, I can't remember. I think it might be like one of my emoji videos I did a while ago, where you actually get things like this in mystery minis. So these are quite squishy, these are very sticky. I've got loads of cat hair on this. But yeah, I just thought I can't talk about International Dog Day and not include Goofy. So obviously I can't do a video not mention Goofy, so I also can't mention Pluto. So Pluto is obviously Mickey Mouse's dog, which to me doesn't really make sense because his best friend is Goofy, who is a dog slash human who can talk, but then you've got his actual dog, which is a dog called Pluto who can't talk. So yeah, for me it's just really weird. But yeah, so these are little Zoom Zooms. You do actually get like special pack ones as well. So for example, I've got one of Pluto in this black and white one, because obviously Pluto came out originally in black and white, and then obviously it got like a more modern one as well. These ones I actually got from Mystery Minis. So yeah, again, you can get these on eBay. If it's just one particular character you want, I would say eBay's probably one of the better places, because when you get a Mystery Mini, you never know what's in there. But when obviously you go on eBay, you can actually pick your characters. So speaking of eBay, I actually got these in an eBay bid. So I did actually do a video, I think it was at the beginning of the year for you guys. So I've also got a pins playlist as well, so I'm going to try and hold these up. Yeah, so these are actually characters from Oliver and Company. I do actually have a few other characters, but obviously these are more the dog ones. So I've got Dodger, Georgette, Rita and Tito. Also, fun fact about these, I did actually used to have the Georgette one, so my friend actually gave it to me, and unfortunately I lost it, as kids do. So when I saw this with the whole set, I was like, right, I want it. And personally, as an adult, I'm actually trying to buy things that I used to have as a child. So the fact that there's a few things I used to have, and for whatever reason I broke them, lost them, or you know, just got rid of them car boot sale, I am actually trying to go through and actually buy the things that I used to have. But like I said, I do actually have a pins playlist. I think I'm at part 2 at the moment. It is difficult to do a pins one, just on the basis that because the pins are so small, it is difficult to kind of show you guys, and obviously to then appreciate the actual pin itself. So that's why I don't do them that often. But I do have a whole list of pins, so there will be some more throughout the year. But for me personally, they're just a little bit difficult to film. So like I said, I'm more of a cat person, but one of my favourite dogs is actually Slinky. The reason why Slinky is actually my favourite is because he used to be voiced by Jim Varney before he passed away. And for me personally, Jim Varney was Ernest. So if you've never seen Ernest, it was like Ernest Gets Silly, Ernest Goes to Camp, that kind of thing. So for me, I really like Jim Varney as an actor, and he used to do the voice. So he didn't do the voice in Toy Story 4 and a little bit of Toy Story 3, if I remember rightly. I do actually have a bigger version of this. Unfortunately, because where it is on my shelf, I've got so many other stuff on it, so that's what I thought I'd show this one. So this little pocket one. It does say on there that you can actually get other ones as well. So you've actually got Buzz, Woody and an alien. But yeah, so this actually originally came from Toy Story 2. I can do a Slinky video if you want, because that would actually really help me out if I'm actually going to talk about a lot, because then I can get them all off the shelf and then talk to you about it. So this next one I actually got from eBay in a bundle. So this is actually Tram from Lady in the Tram, and I'm pretty sure something, oh yeah, so his head just moves. I think this was quite scary when I originally did it. I think his head just all of a sudden just moves. And it's, yeah. And for me that's quite scary. Like, why would a child want that? Like, literally, you just do that and his head slightly turns, but then it's kind of that, all of a sudden it's just gonna go again. And I'm thinking, I don't know if it was supposed to be gradual, so I don't know if that's why it was in the bundle, because someone was trying to get rid of it. But yeah, I'm just like, that's terrifying. But yeah, I do that a lot, where I actually go on eBay and just type in Disney bundles and see what comes up. Because I've actually got quite a few McDonald's and Burger King toys, when I look at the bundles, sometimes I'm like, some of those I've already got and I don't have to buy them just to get, say, 1 or 2 characters I don't. So I do try, if I can, try and get them individually. But it is fun if you don't actually already have a lot, if you want to start your collection. I would say eBay would be the best place to go. So, not sure if there's a debate, but I class Stitch as being a dog. I know a lot of people say no, he's an alien, so he can't be a dog. So Lucy, if you're watching, please comment below whether you see him as a dog or whether you just see him as an alien, or whether he can be both. But one thing I thought I'd mention is actually this one here, which is my phone case of Stitch. Now this is one of my favourite phone cases. The only thing is the phone I've actually got now doesn't fit this one, and we're actually due an upgrade on the phone that we've actually got now. So I'm thinking there's no point in me actually buying a new phone case for the phone I've got now, because I won't be able to use it as much, because obviously we might be getting a new phone soon. But this is one of my favourite ones, just basically I love the fact it's actually got Stitch on the back and it looks like he's peering over. Now I did actually mention this in one of my videos, it might have actually been my Lilo and Stitch video I did a while ago, that my cat Cookie has got a habit of chewing anything that's rubber. So he's already broken the bottom of this, he's already chewed Stitch's ear there. I swear my cat is like a dog in a previous life, because he just loves chewing everything. I've actually got him puppy chew toys because he just chews everything. everything in the house. So yeah, so things like this, I think it's not safe around him. But the fact that I'm not really going to use it, it just sits in the shrine, it's not that bad, but it's just really annoying that he actually just chewed it. While I'm filming this, to this day, my most viewed video is actually my phone cases from eBay. I've done other videos since on my phone cases, but nothing or any of my videos have come close. So for whatever reason, you guys kind of like those ones. So I don't know if I've actually got any new ones to talk about, because that video is about 2 years old, but I tend to just stick to, this one's actually on my phone now, so I kind of just stick to these ones. So yeah, so like I said, it's just really weird that out of all my videos, so like all my hauls, my Primark hauls, like my Disney store ones, all of those, my eBay phone case one is my most, like literally over 1,000 views is my most viewed video. So I was actually going to include things that are for your dog. So for example, if you've already got a dog and obviously you want things around the house, that's for them. Primark, I'm not sure if they do at the moment, because even though I went last time, some of the stuff they didn't have there. So yet again, it might be worth checking the Facebook groups down below. But they actually did a whole dog range. Obviously I've got cats, so I wasn't able to buy a lot. Their chew toys, they had like the little outfits and things like that. One of the things they had was a dog bed, which I actually got my cats. I did want to include it in this video, but I will actually include a picture somewhere, just on the basis that my cat Biscuit was actually asleep in it and I didn't want to disturb him. That's why I thought I'd insert a photo for you guys to show that, you know, this is what it looks like. It is, I would class more on the small side, so I thought it'd be bigger, because I originally got it for both my cats, because you didn't know they like to sleep together because they're brothers, so they like to obviously be together sometimes. And I thought it'd be big enough for both of them to sit in, and Biscuit is a small cat. He's a very, very tiny cat, and he takes up quite a lot of space. So that's something I would say, that if you did want to get something like this, just double check the sizing. So I would say this particular one was more like for a small to medium dog, but anything bigger it wouldn't fit. But oh, they absolutely love it. I didn't think they would. I thought they would look at it and be like, I'm not sleeping on that, but they have taken it in turns to sleep in it. So that's one thing I could say, if you want something around the house that is actually for your dog and is a bit more Disney-fied, that's one thing you can get. Another thing, they did actually do dog bowls, but I've turned it into a sweet bowl. So this is actually a dog bowl, again from Primark. I can't, oh, it does actually say £6, sorry, I forgot I left the label on. So this is £6 and it is quite heavy. The only thing I would say, because of where the ears are, I'd just be worried if your pet is obviously going in there to eat, just to make sure that obviously they don't obviously get in the way. But for me personally, when I saw this, I was like, I just wanted to put something in it. I didn't actually want to use it as a bowl for, say, my cats. So that's why I've actually got my sweets in there. Fun fact, these are all sugar-free sweets. So I've actually got a bowl of just sugar-free sweets. So just in case when I'm editing or watching a film, I'm thinking, oh, I just feel like something sweet. So like this is perfect for me, because I have a real big sweet tooth. Yeah, so that was my video celebrating International Dog Day. I'm pretty sure there is an International Cat Day. I can't remember. I think it might be October or something. So I will definitely do one for that if I can remember when it is. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell notifications. Also, you get notified when all my other videos go up. Like I said, my next one should actually be my charity shop video. So that will go up on Sunday for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Later days.